Aloha! Aloha! Caila and Carla here. Welcome back to our channel, Pleasing Nature Works, where we have fun with art. And today that means instead of doing a little gouache painting, we're going to be doing digital art. And along with that, we're going to be doing a pretty famous TikTok challenge, Draw Your Own Monster. Obviously, this is not our original idea. This has been done loads of times, and unfortunately we don't know who did it originally, but we do have this fun audio to listen to with the rules. Yep.
Make the skin color your favorite color. The eye color the color of your birthstone. The hair color should be the color of your shirt. If you wear glasses, add a third eye or just another set of eyes. If your favorite animal has horns, add horns. Or if they have wings, then add wings. If you wear earrings, add those. And everything else is really up to you.
Okay. Since I decided to go first, we're going to go ahead and pick out an animal. I personally don't have a favorite animal per se. I'm a big animal lover, so I just chose a few that I thought might be fun to use. And I am going to spin and see what I get. So this is going to determine whether I have horns, wings, or if I add anything else to my character. You ready? Let's do this. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have wings on my character. I'm a little bit worried about that, but it'll probably turn out fine. We'll see.
That should be interesting. Have you ever drawn wings before? Other than a bird?
Ages ago.
Okay.
This will be very interesting. But, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so my favorite color, as you very well know, is blue. So I decided to do my under drawing in blue, because I thought that would, make an easier transition for when I'm doing the painting part.
That makes sense.
It's pretty basic. To start off, I was just really trying to get a human-looking person that didn't look too crazy, because I thought I would add in more elements later.
I like where you put the neckline of the shirt.
Yeah, I had no idea what they were gonna wear, so I was just like, okay, let's do this. Try this out. And it didn't look terrible, so I was like, okay, I'll just keep it.
Ooh, nice shape for the hair.
Thanks. I tried out another one before that, but I was like, no, that looks terrible. So I found a reference and was like, that's nice hair. It kind of reminds me of one of the Sim hairs, actually.
Yeah, it does.
The Sims 4. But I tried it and I was like, okay, well, it looks like hair, so that's a good start.
Oh yeah, it looks good and fluffy.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
Well, you succeeded.
That's good. And, yep, just getting the outline in before I start putting in the colors.
So you didn't go with a third eye?
No, because, even though I have reading glasses, I never wear them. So I was like, oh, no, I'll just pretend I don't have reading glasses. In this universe, there is no reading glasses. And since I had the unfortunate forgetfulness that I was going to be utilizing the color of my shirt in this challenge, I wore a green, blue, even brighter green and white striped shirt. So that means that my hair is gonna turn out really crazy. We're not going for normal here. We are making monsters.
Monster.
So.
It's a monster. It shouldn't be normal.
Though, what is normal?
Normal doesn't
Natural
exist.
skin, natural hair colors. And yes, here's me just blocking in the wings.
You added horns.
Yeah. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with them, like whether I wanted to do bat wings or angel wings or dragon wings. But I found this one reference that was like perfect for the angle that I was going for, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna look more monstery if there's horns on there. So, or no, claws. They're more like claws, not horns. So
Yeah,
claws on there.
Talons, like,
Yeah, talon,
yes.
claw talon things.
I'm sure
look
there's
like
sloth hands.
I'm sure that there's a anatomical name for them.
Oh, probably.
They're claw talons. And here I'm just trying to figure out. I had no idea like the lighting that I was gonna do, so I started and I was like, I should probably find a reference for the lighting because not only am I not very experienced with this, I'm doing a weird color. I wanted to have it at least make some sort of sense visually.
Yeah, but doing weird colors is cool.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that's why we decided to do this challenge.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, it made sense that, like, the shadows would be a darker blue. And then I went back and forth on whether I wanted, like, the fleshy bits to be, like, a purple or a pink color.
Isn't it all flesh?
No. I mean, like, the middle part of the face where you could see, like, the rosy cheeks and stuff.
Okay.
I couldn't decide whether the rose would be a rose color or, you know, an otherworldly, like, purple or color. And I ended up, as you see, going with that. And
I
here
forgot
I am.
your birthstone was red.
Yeah, ruby. So here I am trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I ended up, like, and these will change further on, but I ended up going with multiple different shades of ruby.
Makes sense.
Just because, I mean, when you look at rubies, there's a wide range of how those look. There's some that are more pink and some that are more red.
Yeah.
I tend to like the redder toned ones. Because I like garnets. But, I thought it would only make sense if it's well represented. And here, I was like, I guess I'll make the lips purple.
Why did you pick purple?
Because I thought blue they'd be harder to read, and I didn't want to make them, like, bright red or, you know, pink, because I was like, I was
clash with the eyes.
I was doing this fine line between realism and non-realism, or attempting to do that anyway. Yeah, I don't really have a very good color scheme on this, but I was trying.
Well, oh, nice.
I went back and forth
yeah.
several times on the eye shape. I was trying to make, you know, obviously a monster, but I was like, you know, I don't know about this.
It's a monster. It's supposed to be funky.
Yeah. As you see here, at this point, I was like, alright, I'll just do the regular pupils. And there, like I said, I'm adding in the various different tones of rubies. So what do you think so far?
She's looking good.
Okay. I don't know if
She
that's a
is.
good thing the way you said that or a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. She looks good.
Here I am just fine-tuning the lighting. And then I was like, oh crap, you know, I should probably do a bit more detail work. Because those eyebrows, honestly, were absolutely terrible in that bright color. As soon as I put them on there, I was like, oh, those are hideous.
Slightly grinchy.
Slightly. And then here I'm just doing adding more of those colors from my shirt in.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how I was going to make the hair look like hair in the time that we gave ourselves. Even though I didn't have like this darker blue color, I was like, you know what, I'm putting it in because of shadowing, and I thought it just made the hair look better. Same with the yellow, because
well,
one
you
of the
did kind of
green-
have yellow. It was a
Yeah,
yellowy green
it's
on
like
your
a-
shirt.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what, I'm darkening those eyebrows because they're just terrible. And then I was like, you know what, those wings are kind of just blobs right now. So I should probably put in a little bit of detail. Again, I was still like unsure of how I wanted them to look, but I was like, you know what, maybe feathers is easiest at this time.
Well, you did get Pegasus.
Yeah, I did. So
those
I guess
are feathered
that sort
wings.
of makes sense.
So, yeah.
I just went with a monster twist on the whole Pegasus wings with those talon things.
The Pegasus will swoop down from the sky and stab you with the talons.
That's terrible. No.
It's a monster. Come on.
But, like, this is obviously is not a Pegasus.
Yeah.
In fact, like, about at this point, I was like, well, hold on. I'm getting sort of like Doctor Who, like, Weeping Angel vibes.
Oh, yeah.
And here I do wear
You
earrings.
added your earrings, yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on there, but those are pretty much what I have. In fact, I wear ruby earrings, so I thought that would just make sense. Sort of add a matching element in. And here I'm just kind of like trying to wrap things up as fast as possible because I went over on my time. And I was like, I'm not happy with it yet. I'm still going at trying to make this something representable.
Well, I think she's cute. Not exactly monster.
No,
she's cute.
She is like plain Jane.
She's not plain Jane. She's
sort of looking like she's like super bored or just like not present in the moment. Super chill.
She matches your personality.
She's the calmest monster.
She's just like, what? My sibling's trying to kill you? I really don't care.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. There's my monster.
I think she's cute.
Alrighty, your turn.
Yep, my turn.
Will you get a mythological creature like I did? That is the question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yay!
Oh, that's so funny. What are the odds? What are the odds?
That we both got mythical creatures?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's so funny because that was originally your idea to have them on there.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought it'd be cooler.
Okay. Well, you don't have wings and you don't have horns. It'll be
I do have scales. We'll
interesting.
see.
Yeah,
We'll
interesting to see what you do there.
Okay, well, I don't really have a favorite color, so we're going to be using the color spinner again for mine.
Yep, this is going to determine that skin color.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Oh no.
Let's.
It's already weird enough with my shirt color.
Alright, let's do this. Aqua.
Oh dear.
Well, that's
Oh, this is gonna be
very
weird.
close to blue, isn't it?
No, aqua's kind of like turquoise. It's blue, but
very,
it's got
it's very close. It's very close to blue.
Yes, but your favorite color is darker. It's like the color that's actually on the screen right now.
Well, let's see if it's like mine or not by the end.
Alright, it's my turn.
Yay! I can't wait to see how yours turned out.
Well, I did kind of the same thing you did, except my color was aqua, so not as dark as yours.
Ooh, I like the shape of this so far. It looks menacing almost already.
Yeah, I changed these lips a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how you did that nose. It's very interesting. Like the way you
Thanks.
went about doing it. Ooh, big eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have problems with the eyes.
That's okay. We're, like we said, we haven't been doing this for very long at all.
No. Besides, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
I actually did go with the third eye because my reading glasses, I wear them a lot more than you wear yours.
Makes sense. Oh, that's cool. I like how her eyes are kind of like tired looking a little bit with the eyelid.
Mom suggested one of the eyes be winking, and I was just like, well, we'll just do one droopy.
Oh, yeah, that sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm really liking this hair so far.
Thanks.
It
Also
almost looks
found-
underwater.
I was kind of trying to go for that. I don't think it ends up looking like that. But, yeah.
Well, it definitely looks like it so far.
Thanks.
Ooh, that is a nice color.
Yeah.
I know
do
you
like
said
that
aqua,
color.
and it's definitely hitting towards that.
I was having a lot of problems with the brush loading.
That happens.
I was just moving too fast for it.
We didn't mention this earlier, but we're using Krita. It's a open source thing. Since we're new at this, we thought that would be a good one to go with.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice shadowing.
Oh, thanks.
She looks very ethereal, like not of this world.
Well, I did get mermaid, so...
And it's not just the third eye that I'm saying that about. Oh, I want to know what her story is.
I have no idea. No clue. She's blue. She's got 3 eyes.
Makes sense. I mean, with your prompt.
Yeah.
We definitely had different ways about going about this. It's cool to see the 2 different methods.
Yeah. Don't know which one worked better.
I don't think it's really one worked better than the other. It's just 2 completely different ways of going about doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're both new to it, so.
Yeah. I did go with blue lips.
Actually, with yours, it makes more sense. And they're looking really good so far.
Thanks. You know, I'm not very confident with this yet, so...
Oh, neither am I. I mean, I'm just going along, trying things out, and if it turns out good, it turns out good. If it doesn't, oh well, it's a learning experience.
Yeah. I also kept zooming in too much and doing the shadow, and then zooming out, and then going, oh, wow. Okay, gotta blend that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a dance to see what looks good from afar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, my shirt is tie-dyed. It's pink and yellow, so I was like, okay, we'll just do the same tie-dye effect.
Oh, I like how you're doing. It's like a, oh gosh, I don't know the term because I don't
Ombre?
really. Yeah,
Kinda?
it's like a hair ombre. I know there's like a term for that with hair, but I have no idea what it
They
is.
call it ombre too.
They do? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that just tells you how much I know about hair. But anyway, it's looking really cool.
Thanks.
And I like how you put the part in there too.
Thanks. Yeah, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna look right if there isn't a little bit of blue right there.
Yeah, definitely. It's super striking up against the face.
Yeah, I was a little startled with that, but I was like, well, it's the closest color that matches my shirt.
You matched it super well. Really
Thanks.
well. Oh, you have like a reflection. Is she underwater?
I
I know like the hair that's what you were kind of going for, but is that
Yeah.
like she's like either peering out of water to me?
My
or
thing was
she's
like she just like got up out of the water, so there's sun like on her head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like a mermaid moment, like Little Mermaid.
kind
On
of
the rocks.
a little bit, but more like, wow, she's blue. She's got 3 eyes.
Ooh, and green eyes, in fact.
Well, yeah, emerald.
Yep, makes sense.
This one's mine.
Your birthstone.
Yeah.
I like how you made the pupil on the third eye a little bit larger.
I thought it only made sense with how big that eyeball is.
Yeah, it's like it's her eye, but not her eye at the same time.
Yeah, like someone else is actually controlling that eye.
Ooh, that's interesting. See, you're developing the story as we go along.
Yeah, but it would really suck if you had a third eye and someone else controlled it, because then they could see out of that eye.
Okay, yeah, that is creepy.
That
Never
did-
mind,
yeah.
I don't like that. Scratch that, didn't happen.
Yeah, no. That would
Let's,
just be too creepy.
Well, I mean, it is a monster, so.
Yeah, but it'd be creepy for the monster, not the person who's looking at the monster.
The over-monster, the overlord is watching your every move. I really like those shadows you're putting in there with the eye.
Thanks.
And the way you blended the iris themselves.
Yeah, there was a lot of blending for this.
Makes sense. Mine had a lot of blending too.
Yeah.
I like how we had, like, both blue tones, but they look so different already. I mean, more than just you have a third eye and yours is, like, more mermaid because you got a mermaid and mine was Pegasus involved, but...
Yeah, but you like a darker color, and what I put on the spinning wheel was, a turquoise aqua color.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's more of what I'd like.
And you represented it well.
Thanks.
I see how you put in, like, these, more fine lines in the hair. I like that.
Oh, it changes.
Oh, okay. That happens too.
Yeah. I think I put more effort in it than I probably needed to.
Well, it already looks better than my hair did. That's for sure. Not that it's really a competition.
No,
It's
we're just having fun.
just an observation. I have to find out that brush.
Oh, I'll show you.
That brush looks really good for the hair.
I'll show you. That one, I do like that one for hair.
And I like this going back and forth and adding the yellow up a little higher and back and forth with the pink.
I thought it'd make sense with, like, the dye effect.
Yeah, well, it looks... is her hair dyed, or is it naturally that color?
Well, the t-shirt I'm wearing is dyed, so I just kind of went with that.
Okay, so she went underwater, and she was like, I'm going to the dye salon.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get me some pink and yellow hair.
Maybe it is natural for her. Who knows?
Well, either way, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely eye-catching.
Yeah, with that blue skin and that hair.
Yeah.
She'd never be able to go anywhere without being noticed.
Oh gosh, that'd be pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
But she's a monster, she can handle it.
How?
I mean, she does look really cute.
How exactly would she handle this?
You know, maybe she's a siren. Maybe she looks like super pretty to like lure them in, or the women in, and then she attacks them.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then like the third eye is like just a better distance viewing. Like she can see them. I worded that terribly, but like she can see things at a distance more with that eye than her other eyes.
Okay.
I'm just
You're
trying
putting
to
a
make
lot
sense.
of thought in this.
That's what I do. Most of my artwork has a story behind it.
Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, well, this is this.
Oh, you used it in the eyebrows too.
Yeah.
That textures, man. That's
I
really
wish
cool.
they'd done a little bit more color variant in that, though.
Oh, you even added eyelashes?
No.
No? Okay.
It looks creepy.
Oh, but it was a monster. It could have worked.
No. Because it just looked like I did it poorly. That's all. Not like creepy, more like, okay, why'd you do that? I was desperately trying to find, like, something to make her look like a mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
But the scale tool didn't work.
Oh, I love where you're going with this.
Yeah, it was like last minute. I was like, she doesn't look mermaidy enough. She just looks like a blue three-eyed alien.
To be fair, even before these ear fins, she looks really cool.
Oh, thanks. Also, I only had a little bit longer, and I was like, gotta get this in.
Makes sense. That's how mine went too. I was like, no, not done yet. Must do more. I probably could have spent way longer on mine.
Oh, me too. Especially since I forgot to add clothes
I
until
really
the
like
last.
the way. Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, with her being mermaid,
Yeah,
it's a siren thing.
True. She just has scales.
Yeah, sure, just scale coverage.
Yeah.
I really like how you did this. Does it stay transparent? The like fin things.
I found a bubble
Yeah.
like thing, so it does stay transparent, but it gets a little bit of detail.
I really like the use of those. So you use these special brushes really well. I look at them and I'm like, no.
And I look at them and I'm just like, time for some cheating.
It's not cheating, it's utilizing your resources.
Also, I forgot to add my earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to add my 3 hoops.
That's unfortunate, but you only had so much time.
Yeah.
And you can only do so much. I think even without the earrings, it looks pretty cool.
Thanks.
I like those larger bubbles too. That's cool.
I thought it looked better than the small ones, because you can really see the small ones from far away.
True. It looks super whimsical.
Thanks. Okay, well, this is my monster.
I like her.
She definitely doesn't look monstrous. I think she's too cute to look monstrous.
She definitely looks out of this world, that's for sure. And like we said, maybe she's like a siren, and like behind that tiny little cute mouth of hers is like super
rows of
spear
fangs,
teeth.
like sharks.
Fangs. She's super cute. It's funny because I mean, obviously these monsters were slightly based on us, but I think they really do like kind of have.
Oh, they have
the
their own
vibe.
They got their own stuff. It's not like we try to draw ourselves as monsters.
Oh no.
No.
But they have
We
like
take too long doing that.
Definitely. No way we would be able to put a time limit on that. We'd be working on that for like 6 days.
Oh, longer. We just keep adding stuff.
Yeah.
Or being like, no.
But what I mean is they like have a bit of our essence. Like, you use bright colors, not just because of what you wear, but a little bit because of what you wear. But I mean, you chose aqua partially because of the wheel, but you chose what was on the wheel. Mine has more like muted tones.
Well, I picked my favorite colors at the time.
Yeah.
So, whatever I got would have been fine. I was kind of hoping I didn't get blue, but I think it's different enough from yours.
I think so. I definitely think so.
She also looks a bit calm.
She does look calm. She looks like serene, but maybe that's like a
facade.
A facade, and she's like just about ready to get somebody. She like poked her head out of the water, and she was like, "Oh, food. Come over here. I'm ready to eat."
Yeah, and your monster's just like, hi.
What's up? I'm here, you're here. Let's just chill out.
Yeah.
But don't get on my bad side. Because if you get on my bad side, it's going to get ugly.
Oh, so it's just you.
Sure. Yeah, well, no. Well, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'll definitely be doing this one again. Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this one, let us know down in the comments or with the like button, or even, you could subscribe. And join our community.
Come on, subscribe. We're fun.
That would be a great help. Honestly, that would be wonderful if you did. And we'll be doing more of these.
Yeah.
We're just dipping our toes into the digital art, but so far it's fun. We're not, pros at it. But,
oh, no. But we're having fun, and I think that's important.
Definitely. And, we'll improve, and you guys will get to see that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.